Today marks the end of the first month of me running my own business. I've recently started a social media content and marketing consulting business, and I'm going to be sharing the lessons that I'm learning as I'm going through them, starting with number 1, start doing. At the beginning, it's so easy to just brainstorm and strategize on how I can reach my goals and achieve the dreams that I want, but honestly, nothing can ever replace actually doing. Whether that means hopping on sales calls, reaching out to potential clients, meeting up with vendors, and actually getting the work done, nothing can replace that. And so in the past, I've always run into analysis paralysis where I felt like I couldn't actually move forward because I was overanalyzing each step, which was hindering me from progressing. And so working on that over the past few years has been really helpful, and I highly recommend trying to overcome that hurdle as you start to build your own business. Number 2, define your core offerings. There's a huge benefit to being able to actually articulate your specific core or niche offering and or service. At the beginning, I positioned myself as a generalist for social media content, but I realized quickly that that was a little bit too broad. And so now I'm being a bit more targeted and deliberate to trying to not only add short form content, but really bring out the story of the individual by incorporating some interview aspects as well as some B-roll from their actual work. This allows people to quickly recognize what you provide and associate you with a specific niche service or offering, and that will stick over time and pay off in the long run. Number 3, look to your own network first. Honestly, starting a business, especially in consulting, is quite difficult. The main thing I need to accomplish is landing new clients and providing consistent value. I hadn't realized this until I actually started talking to my friends in my immediate network that a lot of people that I know and have great relationships with already were actually looking for social media and marketing consulting services. And so I almost missed out on a huge opportunity by not even looking at my own network. So definitely start there. And honestly, when I'm helping a friend out, it makes work feel a lot simpler and a lot more fun. So I'm gonna try and do that a bit more. Number 4, learn to say no. When you're starting a business, it's inevitable that you're gonna be pulled in so many different directions, whether that be from clients, your team, third-party vendors, whomever. Now is the time to be extremely protective of your time and focus on the things that are actually pushing the needle forward. Remember, not every opportunity is made equally, and so to help me prioritize and figure out when to say yes or no, I like to lean back on my mission and my vision and use those to help guide my decisions moving forward. Number 5, learn to say yes. I know we just went over on how to say no, but also when you're starting a business, you kind of have to be flexible because you need to keep the lights on, which requires money, which requires gigs and opportunities. So that might mean that you will accept opportunities and gigs that you weren't initially anticipating. For example, I was really focused on short form content, video format, and someone requested to do a photo shoot for an event as well as headshots. And to me, I know that that's not exactly my core offering and exactly what I'm focusing on, but it's at least tangentially related to the overall package of services and value that I can provide to someone. So I inevitably just said yes, and I accepted that opportunity, even though it wasn't exactly what I planned to do. It's at least tangentially related, and that's why I felt it was all right to say yes to that. But as a founder, you're gonna have to be flexible and be on your toes. Sometimes you're just gonna have to say yes to these different opportunities that you weren't anticipating, and who knows, maybe they'll lead to a brand new door and even more opportunities. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. Yeah, that's number 6. You gotta be a little bit delusional to pursue your dreams and chase entrepreneurship. Not everyone is going to be in your corner. I've already gotten my fair share of weird looks and questions being asked of leaving a stable job to pursue something that may not pan out. I fully know that. But if you don't even believe in yourself, how can other people believe in you? And honestly, for me, not having tried at all would have costed me much more than having tried and failed. Number 7, there is no such thing as the perfect moment. I've posted over thousands and thousands of pieces of content, and I think the lessons learned applies to business as well, where not posting because of waiting for the perfect time or thinking, oh, I can't publish this yet because there's still this one little tweak I need to make. I need to make this document look a little bit cleaner. There's always going to be room for improvement, but if you never get it out there, you'll never be able to get feedback, iterate, and improve. And so rather than waiting for the perfect moment, get your project or whatever you're working on to the point where you feel comfortable and proud to share that. And then after you put it out there, listen to the feedback, edit, iterate, and grow on the next time you work on a document like that, a project like that, a piece of content like that. Number 8, embrace the unknown. As a founder and business owner, every day is going to be different. There's going to be a lot of uncertainty. There's going to be a lot of unknown variables that you may not know how to prepare for. But rather than fearing that, you need to learn to embrace the unknown. And something that helps me is trying my best to think ahead and be somewhat proactive so that when things do arise, I'm able to handle whatever life and or business throws at me. Number 9, talk less and listen more. This is honestly great advice for life in general, but I'm learning to kind of shut up and stop talking as much as I normally do in order to listen more, especially when I'm hopping on potential new leads or new people that are looking for social media help. It doesn't make sense if I'm just overtaking the conversation, because the people that are needing the help or the service are them. And if I don't truly understand what they need or desire, I might be trying to solve the completely wrong problem, and that's not helpful for anyone. I believe a philosopher once said this, that we have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. So I'm gonna try and take that into account and talk less and listen more. Number 10, manage your expenses and your runway. Let's be real here, you're running a business. So that means you have to make money, you have to become profitable and sustainable. And so runway is a good metric that shows in time how many months you have until your cash runs out. An easy way to calculate this is your cash runway is equal to the total cash you have over your average monthly burn rate that you're going through that cash, which is just the difference between your cash in and cash out for that month. So for example, let's say I invested $10,000 in a business. I made $1,000 this month, but I spent $2,000 on business operations, payroll, and my other expenses. And so this equation looks like 10,000 over 1,000, which means I have 10 months left before my cash runs out. Obviously, this is going to be changing on a month-to-month basis, but it's just a quick, brief way to do a quick assessment on the health of your business and being real and honest about how much time you have before your cash runs out. And there you have it. That's my list of lessons and takeaways that I'm getting after my first month of running my own business. I really hope this was helpful, and I would love to hear in the comments on what things that you're going through, what lessons that you're learning from your own business and your own journey. Definitely follow along if you want to stick around and watch this journey unfold as I continue to share insights and things that I'm learning as things happen in growing my own business. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, I really hope again that it was helpful, and hope to see you at the next one. As always, stay safe, stay you.